Right now at 6, convicted Slender Man stabber Morgan Geyser returning to Wisconsin. When and exactly where?
And Thanksgiving travel is ramping up, but snow and wind could get in the way.
Watching WKBT La Crosse, this is News 8 Now at 6.
Good evening and thank you for joining us for News 8 Now at 6. I'm Emily Brown.
And I'm Ken Kozarowski.
The Thanksgiving travel rush is here.
And so is some weather that could become a problem. Let's bring in our chief meteorologist, Greg Barnhart, to break it all down.
Well, the good news, if you got any travel this evening, really until about midnight, you should just encounter wet conditions throughout most of the area, especially if you're heading east and south. But the snow and wind are going to be coming later tonight, and the Wednesday morning commute is definitely going to be a messy one. Near whiteout conditions are possible. Not so much the snow that we're going to see, it's the wind too. So something to keep in mind of, and poor travel conditions could continue in the afternoon, even when the snow ends. We might have some blowing or drifting of the snow too in areas that do have snow on the ground, and that's why we got the alert day coverage. But as I mentioned, it's still mild out, wet conditions too. We've had rain coming through the area. As you notice, the winds picked up a little bit, but overall 40s for across the area. There's that band associated with the cold front that's coming through. So if you're west of La Crosse and areas east, eventually we will see a break in the precipitation here in about another hour before the snow comes later in the midnight. So it will be quite dry, but you notice the snow is just to the northwest of Minneapolis, more towards St. Cloud. If you zoom in, you can see the wet conditions right now all over the area. It's damp, it's drizzle. You can see mist and fog too is potentially. The steadier rain is likely to hold up here north of Eau Claire. That's where more of the rain will continue, and eventually it will transition to snow a little bit earlier. So coming up, we have snow, we have wind, we have cold conditions, we have another round of potential snow too, so it's a lot of winter in the forecast, and we'll break all that down a bit later.
All right, thank you, Greg. And a reminder, as you travel, you can track weather with our First Warn weather app. It's available at the App Store or on Google Play.
On the road, the tracks, and in the air, people are on the move.
News 8 Now's Grace Monk is following holiday travel. Grace.
1.65 million Wisconsinites are expected to travel this week, making it the busiest Thanksgiving travel period on record. Most will drive, more than 1.4 million people, and 140,000 will fly. For drivers, leaving before noon is the best way to beat the traffic. For those flying, you'll want to arrive early and check your flight status for weather delays.
Regardless of how you're traveling, our advice is to be prepared, pack a lot of extra patience with you, and do your research ahead of time.
More Wisconsinites than ever before will take trains and buses over the Thanksgiving holiday. And good news for drivers, gas prices are down. Regular is $2.73 a gallon. In the studio, Grace Monk, News 8 Now.
Thank you, Grace. Developing now, Slender Man attacker Morgan Geyser will return to Wisconsin.
News 8 Now's Allison Ferget is tracking the latest. Allison.
Morgan Geyser waived her right to an extradition hearing in Chicago this morning. The 23-year-old was first arrested in 2014 after stabbing a classmate to, quote, appease the fictional online character Slender Man. The court sentenced Geyser to up to 40 years in a psychiatric hospital, but earlier this year, a judge allowed her conditional release to a group home in Madison. This Saturday, Geyser cut off her ankle monitor and fled the home, running off with a 43-year-old she met at a church event. Now that person is speaking out, saying they left with Morgan to keep her safe.
She already made it clear if I didn't go with her or not, she was still going, and she was not going back to jail, and I know what that means. And I was scared and I was nervous, and I still chose to for my friend, who I knew wasn't going to make it on her own.
Charlie and Morgan were arrested Sunday night at an Illinois truck stop. Charlie is facing charges of criminal trespassing and obstructing identification. During Geyser's court hearing today, a judge said Waukesha County authorities have 30 days to transport her back to Wisconsin. And Waukesha's district attorney told reporters she wants the state to revoke Geyser's conditional release and send her back to a mental hospital. Reporting in the newsroom, Allison Ferget, News 8 Now.
Thank you, Allison. Holiday travel already affected for drivers in Hoka. Highway 61 was closed this morning due to a crash. Police say a van hit a semi-truck, stopped on the shoulder, tipping the truck onto its side. Both drivers were taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. A portion of Bliss Road is closed. It's from 29th Street to Grandad Bluff Road. Crews are working on water utilities between the first and second landing. The closure is expected to end tomorrow evening.
A shakeup in the Wisconsin Wisconsin governor's race. Beer vendor Ryan Sternad is dropping out. He ran on giving working class families a voice. The Democrat is now backing Milwaukee County Executive David Crowley. 6 Democrats remain in the primary field against 2 Republicans.
Governor Tony Evers and First Lady Kathy Evers sharing a Thanksgiving message.
We're grateful for our friends, our staff, and of course, for you.
It's the people who make Wisconsin the special place it is.
And as we wrap up the 2025, the Year of the Kid, we're also so grateful for all the heroes who are on the front lines doing what's best for our kids across our state every day.
The message also highlighted the extra stress the holidays can bring, emphasizing the importance of resources like 211 and the 988 suicide crisis line.
Gunderson is nearing its fundraising goal for a first-of-its-kind mental health facility. $5.2 million have been raised for the Empath unit. It will function as an urgent care for mental health emergencies.
It's a service line that many are stepping away from because it's hard. It is hard. It is not a money maker for us. We don't produce a lot of revenue off of that service line, but it is something we are so committed to.
That facility is expected to open next winter. Coming up, opening weekend delivers for Wisconsin gun deer hunters. How this year's harvest compares to last season.
And St. Patrick's School create their own Thanksgiving parade. The creative costumes that sent kids off with smiles.
Tomorrow, starting at 5 a.m., Art is tracking a snowmaking system, how much and who will get hit the most, plus why you might need cash the next time you shop. The news starts at 5 a.m.
Ready for a better career with excellent pay, benefits, and work-life balance? Chart Industries is hiring fabricators. Join the team that's shaping the future and providing awesome pay and excellent benefits. Apply today at jobs.chartindustries.com.
Lane's Farm and Fleet's Black Friday sale starts this Friday at 6 a.m. Now's your chance to save up to 50% or more on Friday-only super deals store-wide while supplies last. Like over 60% off these Hamilton Beach slow cookers, half off these Velvet Throws, just $4.99. Get our Black Friday price on men's work and sport thermal base layers, 25% off, and these dog beds, $9.99 while supplies last. Don't miss your chance to save up to 50% or more during Blaine's Farm and Fleet's Black Friday sale starting at 6 a.m.
Love Arby's famous roast beef? Love Hickory barbecue sauce? Love 2 for $6 deals? Meet the RBQ. It loves to be loved. Arby's, we have the meat.
It's the year-end sales event with the Ford crew.
It's a great time to buy, great time for traditions.
It's like loading up a Ford SUV and going to Grandma's house.
Hitting the slopes in a built wild Bronco.
Or making the big delivery with Ford F-Series.
Does it come in red? Making customers happy. That's my favorite tradition.
Like my sweater.
Get 0 down, 0% financing, and 0 payments for 90 days, plus $1,000 bonus cash on a new Ford Explorer. Only at your local Northland Ford dealers.
At Overhead Door Company, we repair any garage door and only install the best. Serving up to 100 miles outside of the Onalaska, Wisconsin area. When you need a door company you can trust with your life, call Overhead Door Company of the Seven Rivers region.
Ready for a better career with excellent pay, benefits, and work-life balance? Chart Industries is hiring fabricators. Join the team that's shaping the future and providing awesome pay and excellent benefits. Apply today at jobs.chartindustries.com.
Today is Bangor High School's Day of Service. Students spent the day giving back, cleaning local parks and cemeteries. They also spread cheer throughout the school, writing notes of appreciation, decorating for the holidays, and reading with elementary students.
Well, Bangor community gives so much back to our school. They helped us with a referendum a couple of years ago. They have come out, they support our kids on all of their extracurricular events, and this is our way of showing appreciation to our community, saying thank you for all of the support.
The day was planned by students in the high school government class, offering leadership opportunities while making connections in the community.
Wisconsin deer hunters registered more than 90,000 deer during opening weekend of gun season. Wisconsin DNR reports the harvest jumped nearly 4% from last year. Hunters took 48,000 antlered deer and nearly 42,000 antlerless deer. Preliminary license sales data shows the number of gun deer hunters in Wisconsin this year stayed nearly constant compared to 2024.
Statewide, we continue to see an increasing trend in total deer population, most of that being driven by the farmland zones and really not specifically, but mostly the central farmland zone.
The DNR is encouraging hunters to donate Wisconsin harvested deer through the Deer Donation Program, which helps stock food pantries throughout the state.
Students at Hamilton Elementary and Soda One Discover explored the alphabet through food during their annual ABC feast. This afternoon, kids sampled foods from edamame to kiwi to yams, expanding their vocabulary and palate through new foods. The tradition involves older students helping the younger ones.
We do this as a community building event, as a way to also show our thankfulness for our staff and our students and the community that we've built here at Hamilton and Soda.
This was the school's 15th year hosting the ABC Feast.
Parents at St. Patrick's put on their own version of the Macy's Day Parade.
Parents dressed up in inflatable costumes to send the kids off for Thanksgiving break. Some of the costumes this year: Patrick's star, a pink unicorn, and a giant chicken.
It's so fun. They love to see us dressed up. It's fun to have all the parents come together. It's a celebration of our interpretation of the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
The parents walk through the parking lots and hallways for all the kids to see.
We will have more news ahead.
But first.
Yeah, definitely going to look different as you wake up tomorrow morning. We have snow, we have a lot of wind and colder conditions, and that's just the start of a winter-like period through the forecast. We'll break it all down coming up on your First Warn Weather Update after the break.
This Wednesday, Black Friday deals start early at Ashley. From 10 a.m. to midnight, take 30% off your entire purchase or get 0% interest for 60 months with no money down. Plus free white glove delivery. Shop Black Friday early this Wednesday only at Ashley.
G&T. Get a heat pump for your home or office space.
Style or substance. Somehow, it became one or the other. But there is another choice. Not stopping until you have everything in the GMC Sierra. Or get 0% APR with an average finance savings of over $4,600 on this Sierra 1500 model.
Visit your best choice GMC dealer today. As your local Touchstone Energy Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here. Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, your source for power and information.
Save now on what you need for all your projects. Menards 11% rebate ends Thanksgiving Day. Update your bathroom and save 11% on a Dakota Vanity. Transform your home with an 11% rebate on new Mastercraft doors. Organize your space and save 11% on a Clearview closet. Or go even bigger and get an 11% rebate on a whole house. Hurry in now to save big. Menards 11% rebate ends Thanksgiving Day.
Save big money at Menards. Ashley's Black Friday is finally here. For one day only, shop this doorbuster sofa, now just $2.99. Or take 30% off your entire purchase. Plus free white glove delivery. Doors are open from 7 a.m. to midnight. Don't miss Black Friday at Ashley.
Yeah, tomorrow's really the start of a winter-like period that could go through at least the first week of December, maybe even more. We have snow and then cold, and build that snowpack up. We could really see some cold temperatures going into early December. And tomorrow's the start of it, and it really could be whiteout conditions because the wind really could be gusting over 50 at times during the morning out of the northwest. So the snow amounts are not that impressive for a lot of areas, but the combination of snow falling, the winds, falling temperatures could create some hazardous travel during the morning commute. During the afternoon when the snow kind of ends, the winds will continue. So if you still got snow on the ground, you still could see some drifting, creating more slick spots too. So it definitely, the wind will be the big part of the story tomorrow. The snow, here's all the advisories. The blue shade is just winter weather advisories for smaller amounts of snow. The pink, that's a winter storm warning, more amounts, and up to the north, even got blizzard warnings in northern Wisconsin and the UP where they could see 2+ feet of snow. They'll have a little bit of lake effect with that too. And then all the brown is just the winds because that's going to be a big factor throughout the whole entire area. Wind advisories through tomorrow. So really, it's a messy day Wednesday. The good news, once we get to Turkey Day, it's fairly quiet, but just cold. Here's the rain that's moving ahead of the cold front. Once we get to about 7:38, I think most of the precipitation will be to the east. We'll have some dry conditions for a good chunk of the evening and just after midnight. Eventually, we'll see some of the snow begin to rotate into the area, but probably not until about 1 to 2 in the morning. The only exception would be Rusk County. They might actually see rain to actually transition to snow. They may not see that break as you see it kind of turn back to snow after midnight. Otherwise, the snow will come in the rest of the area. Really, after about 2 to 3, that's when it starts picking up, and the wind also will be starting to increase. And this will be just the factor going into the morning commute. As you see, we're looking at 5 a.m. The temperatures are all right at freezing, so that's why there'll be some issues with the roads. This will continue. We will see a tapering off of the snow, but not until we get to about 10, 11. You'll start seeing breaks on it here. And then in the afternoon, as I mentioned, the snow does kind of come to a finish, but the winds will continue. Any snow on the ground will be blowing around or drifting, and a few snow showers continue. But temperatures overall won't change much from morning. You may go up a degree or two, but really we're going to spend upper 20s to around 30 all day long. So evening hour, we will see winds continue. They'll start to drop off a little bit at night, but still, Wednesday evening is going to be kind of breezy to windy conditions. Amounts, as I mentioned, not that impressive too. Most areas 1 to 3, 3 to 6 to the north. Some of the higher terrain in some of the areas could get a little bit more. Valleys a little bit less. But this is not the big story I mentioned. It's the wind too combination creating the whiteout conditions. As also I mentioned, Turkey Day actually is quiet. Winds will still be breezy, so the wind chill probably in the teens, overall 20, so it is definitely below average. Cold Turkey Day, but we won't expect any issues going on. And no issues for Black Friday either. That's going to be quiet too. A next system comes. This one poses more of a long duration snow event. We'll go from Friday night all the way through Saturday night, in fact, not just Saturday. This has potential to produce a lot more snow, but we won't have the wind to go with it. So we have alert day conditions for this because there's a possibility of seeing 6 even more inches from Friday night all the way through Saturday night. So it's not going to be a heavy amount of snow each hour, but it's going to be a continuous light snow. So we'll have travel issues potentially with that, and that's why we got the alert day conditions. We'll kind of fine tune this more and probably hopefully get where the heaviest amounts of snow will be during this time. The only positive with this is we won't have the wind that we're seeing tomorrow. So blowing and drifting won't be much of an issue, but this is really going to start building a snowpack across the area. That's going to result in really cold temperatures going into the first part of December, and these temperatures may be a little too high if we do clear out. So a lot of areas will be below 0 on Monday, Tuesday, even Wednesday morning, depending on how cloud cover plays out. But it's going to be a cold period, and this extends well into the first week of December. So as I mentioned, once you get the snowpack going, it's not hard to get cold conditions. And last few years, we haven't had that. This year, it's going to be quite different going into the first week of December.
Feel it already, right?
Good thing you got the desk heater.
I know.
Coming up next in sports, rivalry renewed. The battle for Paul Bunyan's axe returns in just 4 days. Plus, UWL football gears up for their playoff opener on the road this weekend. Jacob is next.
Proper installation of your new windows make a difference. The team at Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions are factory trained to make sure your windows are installed to last. Call or stop into the showroom for your free estimate.
As my go-to guy, can you fix my smartphone?
Yes.
Do you have car batteries?
Yeah.
What about golf cart batteries?
Of course.
Battery from a T-fob?
Absolutely.
My boat?
Huge variety.
Toy boat?
Sure.
Motorcycles?
You bet.
My apartment building?
Whole building.
Do you have batteries for my party lights?
Yeah.
Batteries Plus, the experts in charge.
Everyone deserves to be connected. Big cities, small towns, everywhere in between. And staying connected shouldn't break the bank. That's why T-Mobile and U.S. Cellular have joined forces. The best network just got bigger. And we're combining it with the local service you know and trust. Join now and save up to 20% versus Verizon.
Right now, get a great deal on the durable Kubota RTVX. When there's work to do and a reputation to uphold, it's built to haul it all and do it all. Half-ton capabilities with attachments to get the job done right. It's North America's #1 selling diesel utility vehicle. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 1.99% APR for up to 36 months, or save up to $300.
Visit us today and experience the difference.
Looking for the best Black Friday deals? Fleet Farm's got them. Doors open at 5 a.m. Friday with a free plush moose for the first 500 shoppers. Then save 30% on all in-store footwear. Get a $20 gift card when you buy $100 in Carhartt gear. And all passenger tires are buy 3, get 1 free with rebates of up to $100 on select brands. And if you just can't wait, shop early Black Friday starting Wednesday at 8 p.m. only at fleetfarm.com.
You got batteries for my side-by-side?
Yes.
Replace my flashlight?
Sure thing. What about my business?
Oh, good one.
100%. Batteries for my fleet of trucks?
Gas floor scrubbers?
Yes, and fire panels.
We
have pallets of batteries.
Well, what about...
As your go-to guy, if it needs a battery, we have it.
Well, that's all you had to say.
Could have led with that.
Batteries Plus, the experts in charge.
Covering all the exciting action from your community. Here's News 8 Now Sports with Jacob Lenzendorf.
Well, it is always a good sign for the UWL football team when it's late November and the Eagles are still hitting the practice field preparing for their next matchup. Lacrosse is prepping for a battle with Hope College on Saturday in round 2 of the NCAA Division III Championships in Holland, Michigan. Each team earning an at-large bid to this year's national tournament, and it'll be the first meeting between the Eagles and the Flying Dutchmen. Like they've become accustomed to doing, UWL will lean on their postseason experience the rest of the way.
It's definitely an important thing for us, having quite a few guys on this roster that have played in big games, postseason games, and yeah, we're just gonna look to those guys to lead and just show the comfort level that we've been in these scenarios, and that some of our guys who haven't been in these situations, they'll step up and they'll be comfortable too.
Head coach Matt Janis has preached playing complementary football all season long, and he knows that with the margins of victory being razor thin, his team needs to excel in every facet of the game.
If you look at our program and look at our team and look at our season, like when we're doing that, we're really good. And when we can't match that up offensive defense, we don't play very, very good. So for us to be able to carry that across all 3 phases is going to be huge. And when you're in the playoffs, like special teams and field position matter. Taking care of the football on offense matter. Being able to pin an opponent deep, being able to execute on kickoff, like all that stuff is going to matter, and it's going to add up on Saturday.
UWL will make their 5th straight appearance in the NCAA D3 Championships and their 16th in program history. Kickoff set for 11 o'clock in the morning on Saturday. And up in Division I, Thanksgiving week means rivalry week, and for the Badgers, that sets up a date with Minnesota for the 135th time for the battle for Paul Bunyan's axe. Wisconsin has some real momentum after their fantastic showing last Saturday against Brett Bielema and the 21st ranked Fighting Illini, but head coach Luke Fickell flipping the page quickly and turning his attention to the Golden Gophers after the loss, because he knows the importance of the winning of these huge games for the program and its fans.
I've said it since the day I came here. I've grown up this way. Like, what makes college football special is rivalries. And I know the new age of college football and some of the stuff that's gone on the last 4 years, whether it's expansions and leagues changing and growing, and it's still the thing that makes this game, in college in particular, so special.
Each team enters Saturday's game with 63 wins in the series, and although it's slim, there is still an outside chance that Wisconsin could actually clinch a bowl game appearance with a victory. Kickoff is scheduled for 2:30 on FS1. And things are getting tighter in the News 8 Sports Pick'em standings. Ken and Cade now tied in first. Emily and I are hot on their heels, and Emily actually winning this last week, 11 out of 14.
Time.
Impressive stuff.
Impressive this whole year.
Sarah Hine had 13. She's from Galesville. She was the winner for the area. But congratulations.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I hope it continues.
It's been fun so far, Ken. You're starting to lose your lead a little bit, but there's
a little bit. I was a little upset happy over this weekend. There doesn't look to be a ton of upsets coming this week, though, so it feels like these margins might stay the same unless we get a little bold with a couple upsets, because there are a lot of heavy favorites this week.
Packers are big underdogs.
That could be the deciding
I'm picking
one.
Packers. Any spoilers?
I'm still going back and forth. I know I submitted the first time, but I'm going back and forth.
And she's doing good in fantasy football too. I mean, it's a big week for Emily right now.
Sports-wise.
Yeah, sports-wise.
Yes, it's been great.
A lot of momentum over here.
Yes, exactly.
And a crowded fantasy league because there's like one game that separates the top 6 or 7 teams. So everybody's been kind of doing well.
Yeah.
It makes it more enjoyable.
Yeah.
A lot of animosity in the newsroom.
No, we're good. We're all happy. Everyone loves each other.
Thanks,
all right. Greg has a final look at your forecast right after this.
Do you want to hear something really cool? This is the Amana S Series. Cool and efficient on the inside, quiet on the outside. Enjoy your outdoor space. Contact Flox Heating and Air Conditioning today.
Black Friday deals all month long. Up to 60% off list only at Slumberland. Like a comfy Ashley sofa, just $339. Plus a best-selling Lazy Boy recliner, just $399. Relax in a dual power reclining sofa in leather for just $799. Deals so big, prices so low all month long. Get a new Ashley 6-piece dining set for just $399. Black Friday all month long sale. Get these deals while they last. Only at Slumberland Furniture. Heck yeah.
Blaine's Farm and Fleet's early Black Friday deals have arrived, in-store and online while supplies last. Right now, shop early Black Friday-like savings store-wide on the things you need and the brands you love. Like up to 40% off men's and women's Columbia outerwear. Carhartt graphic sweatshirts, normally $66.99, now $39.99. Save $80 on this DeWalt battery combo pack. And 2-pound bags of these Blaine's brand nuts, $10.99 each. Don't miss early Black Friday deals, in-store and online, only at Blaine's Farm and Fleet. Be an original.
Do you want to hear something really cool? This is the Amana S Series. Cool and efficient on the inside, quiet on the outside. Enjoy your outdoor space. Contact Flox Heating and Air Conditioning today.
All right, for this evening, it's still going to be wet, mild conditions. The snow doesn't arrive till after midnight. The wind starts picking up after 3. Give you an idea, eastern South Dakota and some of those areas have gusted near 60 with this stuff. So give you an idea that it's going to be quite windy. Maybe not 60, but we could see gusts to 50. So the morning commute could be a mess. Whiteout conditions at time. The snow mounts are not that impressive. More impressive snow mounts come after Turkey Day, Friday night through Saturday night. That could be another alert date. Not as much wind, but snow amounts could be over 6 inches through the entire time or even more. And then after that, with a good snow on the ground, it's going to get cold, and those numbers could likely go lower as we go to next week, too.
So then winter's kind of here to stay at
It's
this
here
point?
for at least for a while.
Oh, boy. Buckle up, everybody. Thanks for joining us tonight.
We'll see you at 10.